So it's made of metal. You can feel it's very cold, and different strengths of metal, different metal parts joined to each other. You can feel that bit. There's a bit of springiness to this. You can bend it a bit, and it feels like maybe the arch of a wheel in a car. And there's something inside, some little piece of wire sticking out, which could be connected to a spring. Yeah, you can hear that. Yeah, and that's joining on sort of like there's a neck to it, a neck to the wheel arch, and then it joins into some sort of cross of metal. Maybe this is a bolt, feels like a bolt maybe. A moving part here moves up and down. I don't know, it's threaded. So yeah, feels like a bolt maybe. This end is quite rounded. What else? This piece here feels like maybe about the size of a cork in a wine bottle. I don't know. Solid metal though. Definitely not hollow. It's a square here, maybe for yeah. But it's sort of maybe a bit like a spider with all the legs. Quite heavy altogether. Yep.
Ooh, it's heavy, obviously, and really complicated. I think it's it's kind of cold. So cold and heavy. That would be. Well, the texture is more like metal. I think it's immovable. See the sound. There must be some plastics on this object. It's some kind of bolts connected. There's a circle shaped metal on it, and that's the biggest part of this object. And from this circle metal, there's a shaft, one shaft connected, and on the back of this circle metal thing, there's a T-shaped, well, not exactly T, but a kind of T-shaped shaft thing connected, and then one of the edge of this T-shaft is a plastic kind of circle thing attached. So, and then I kind of feel a small thin stick like thing. So it could be some kind of a, how do you say, meter, I don't know. And the other side of this shaft, there's a movable bolt, I think. And I can see that I can feel the the screw trucks. Don't exactly know the precise name, but yeah, it's basically a metal thing with little plastic parts.
feel a screw on it. It's made of metal. There's all sorts of parts on it. It's made up of multiple things. It's awkwardly shaped. It's quite heavy. I don't really. The screws don't seem to have any treading on it. Seems like it's part of a bigger object. Something that it feels like a button on it. Things are moving. There's a big clunky part with a large-ish metal rod coming out of it, and then two coming out horizontal from that, or vertical. Seems to be pretty solid together, welded. Seems like quite a bizarre thing. It's quite heavy, and solid. Seems very durable. Just trying to get a feel for it. It's quite bizarre. The button is very smallish. Don't even know if it is a button. It's just something with a spring in it. There's something underneath it. It feels like a dial, actually, like a little arrow, like a pointing needle or something. It seems spring locked as well. That's on a round. See, that must be a dial, maybe. Screws seem tightly done. They don't seem to be any able to move. Yeah.
Feels like metal. Mechanical. Like there's bolts on it. It's quite heavy. It's quite different. Shapes. Feels like a dial or there's loads of little nooks and crannies and
Metal, cold. There's a bolt there. Feels like a cog maybe for something. Then here, this is the piece that moves. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, any other part in it that moves? No, I don't think so. Just this bolt moves up and down. Doesn't come off. It stays sort of fairly rigid. Can move it a small bit. Feels clean. Doesn't feel greasy. Different sort of textures. This feels as though you can screw it into something here. I would imagine the colour is silver. length, about 10 inches long. Width, about maybe 7 wide. It's would feel almost like a cross with a piece protruding from it. What else can I say? A nut, so it could be screwed into something here at the back. Maybe it's a part for a car, washing machine, bike. No, maybe a bit too big for a bike. Yeah, it's out of a machine of some sort, I would say, judging from the weight of it, because it's heavy.
Okay, it's an object is a bit heavy. Is hard material. I would say it's made of metal. Yeah, it's made of metal, and okay, it has kind of a little cylinders, and they're moving. It's a piece. It's unmovable, but I cannot take it out all the way. It's just caught there. Okay, so shape-wise, okay, I'll say is in one. Yeah, if I'm holding it with my two hands. Okay, so in my left hand, kind of, I'm touching this piece that is like a cylinder. Okay, where there is kind of a indent in the lower part of the object. Okay, like below, we'll say. Like if it was like a lid, but it's not a lid, but you know, that kind of shape, and then everything is connected to, we'll say, a central point support. Okay, so it's kind of in a way of a cross. That's it. That would be the main thing. It's kind of a cross. Okay. So then in this kind of middle part, I can touch the one that is kind of closer to me. Is again, you find a little like cylinder as well, where I think could be, I don't know, maybe fluid or another part attached to it, because I think this object is just a part of something bigger. So that's it, and it is definitely is metal. Is metal. So anyway, so we are in the center of this object, and on my right hand, I'm holding the object kind of in the center. In the center there is kind of this piece, metal cylinder, coming out of the central cross of the object. So it will be. It seems like it's solid. This is not like hollow. This is a piece of yeah. The shape is cylinder, but is solid, and will be about 3 finger. Well, I would say about 2 or 3 inches, kind of long, and that's that. That's what is under this kind of cross object. And then on my right hand, the object is it has kind of another, we'll call it branch or arm coming out from the center, coming out, and it's this cylinder metal. That's it. It has this, as it moves, it's like in my language is tuerca, but of